Hey, Jackie O here. I have extremely good news, which totally contradicts the other video I put up the other day. Um, the perception of what I thought happened on New Year's was completely off, and on so many different levels. Not even just me, but hers as well. And eventually, we ended up talking and talked for a while. We actually processed a lot of our relationship and resolved a lot of things that each of us had been holding on to. And we hung out last night, and I wake up here. I'm sitting here right now with absolutely no sleep, and I'm not saying that we spent the whole night hooking up. It was not even that. It was just like enjoying each other's presence and basking in the love that we have for each other, because it's not a need. It's something extra. You know, it's like we've come to the conclusion that we're both in a position to be completely independent of each other. And my therapist likes to call that interdependence. Is like the most healthy kind of relationship. Is like each person is has their own independent life, their own friends, their own everything that they do, and then everything else that overlines is just extra. So you're actually not relying on the person for anyone, and that dynamic is so apparent now. Is just because we love each other. And the feel and the connection was still very much there, but it's that of a soulmate, and that's why actually it took me so long to get over her initially, was because of the connection we had, and honestly, like in retrospect, like looking back at what happened, like all of that was meant to happen to get us to where we are right now. Like everything had to fall apart so that like I could start my own life, make my own friends, get the right job, get myself on the track that I wanted to go on, for us to reconnect. And so the universe has played quite the funny joke here, because at the time it seemed like a tragedy, but in reality it was actually a gift, because now it allows us to enter into a holy relationship that isn't based off of ego, but it's actually based off of love. And so I'm extremely grateful right now and ridiculously happy, because there's absolutely nothing better to me than looking into her eyes. Because when I look into her eyes, I see the universe. And turns out she feels the exact same way as I do. So I'm not going to jump ahead of myself and say that we are going to be together forever or have any expectations as the future. We are going to be living in the flow from this, and because I'm so confident in myself, and so is she, like I'm not even like concerned about it at all. And so not only am I stable, she's stable, we're stable, and I'm really ridiculously grateful for all the growth that we had to get through to get to this point. So I know this is contradictory based off like what I said the other night. It was like completely letting go, and the thing is, like, I did. And so when I went into this situation, it was like that of only being a friend, and like that was my intention. But love always prevails. It does. And so I'm just happy. I'm just ridiculously happy right now. I'm so grateful and feel absolutely loved and wanted by her. And the thing is, like, what I see now is that us being together is actually for the highest best of all. And I know that because I surrendered it over to the universe, and here we are. So I'm extremely grateful. I'm not going to say I'm excited for the future. I'm just happy as I am right now. And falling in love again.